Hello, and you join us for the offside flag at your mother-in-law's.
Yeah, apparently so. Change of location. Got a nice little fancy bar to sit on, and yeah, it's a beautiful day. So we've come outside.
I don't want us to say the show has made it. We'll leave that for the viewers to decide. But I think in many ways the show has made it, hasn't it?
Yeah, you know when you're you've made it when you're out in tropical locations such as the back garden bar, which has its own last orders bell.
Yeah, exactly. And so join us for the predictions show and the preview show. We've got and you'll be happy with this, won't you? More Friday night football.
Friday night football. Rachel Riley, come at me.
You'll have to explain what's sexy about division. I'll never understand.
It's not division. Liverpool travel to Chelsea on the Friday night football Friday evening. Obviously, when you watch this, then the result will already be in. I'm not Mystic Meg, so I can't tell you what the score was. But yeah, Liverpool flying high, playing some very, very good attacking football against Chelsea, who seem to be pretty formidable at home.
Exactly. This should be a good test for both clubs to see whereabouts they'll end up at the end of the season.
0-0.
Yeah. Isn't that the thing? Whenever you get two top teams, you think it's going to be amazing. They cancel each other out.
Yeah, I think that's normally the case. But no, seriously, it'll be a tight game. I think Liverpool might come out of this with a win.
Yeah, it's almost the way they're set up with the pace on the break. They seem like a counter-attacking away team, don't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Gary Cahill's been charged by the FA yet for his video, but
being a bit of a being a bit of a John Terry,
a silly boy.
Yes.
But yeah, it's something that could influence how good Chelsea are at the back, really, because I think John Terry's out as well.
Well, yeah, I suppose that's from the league winning side of a couple of years ago. That's the first choice centre backs, isn't it? So,
indeed,
Kurt Zouma's not a bad replacement, but
the big question for Liverpool is, after winning 4-1 last week, will Coutinho come back into the side?
This is it, isn't it? It makes a difficult decision for Klopp, but I would put him in, I think.
Yeah, I'd put him in. I'd drop Henderson, but he won't because he's the captain. But
yeah,
I'd drop Henderson, play Mane in that position.
Yeah,
and give Coutinho a role going forward.
I think that's a good suggestion. Yeah, I think Henderson should be sent to the reserves, or maybe worse, but basically his level.
Yeah. To be honest with you, there was rumours when Sam Allardyce took over that Henderson was going to be England captain. Can you imagine the absolute uproar in this country?
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been unbelievable. But yeah, I'm going Liverpool win. I am.
I'm going to go a draw. I think you're going to go for this. What I hope is the safe bet.
Yeah, sitting on the fence. Right, moving on to the Casey Stadium.
Yeah.
It's Hull, who have had a very, very good start considering, but it's a massive task. They've got Arsenal. We've both gone. We'll do our Super Sixes in a few minutes, but we've both gone away win here.
Yeah.
I can't really see anything else.
This is it, isn't it? It's a type of game Arsenal normally steamroll the opposition, isn't it? So
yeah,
I think this should be a comfortable away win for Arsenal.
Yeah. Do they look more solid with Mustafi in there?
Yeah, definitely. I think he was one of the missing pieces, wasn't he? Good centre back, good defensive midfielder, and I would say they're still looking for a top striker. But if they get a top striker in January, and they're still in and amongst it, they could end up as what the title challengers they should be.
Yeah. On a note, I'd just like to say thank you to Frankie Fryer from Soccer AM. who has got I got it from Mustafi, stuck in my head for the last 10 days. Cheers, matey. But yeah, Hull are going to struggle here, and I think that it's going to be a comfortable away win for Arsenal.
I think so.
Champions Leicester are at home to Burnley. We both expect Leicester to win this one quite comfortably.
Yeah, I think so. After filming yesterday, they played Club Brugge, didn't they, and got a comfortable win there. So I think they'll carry on. I think that's what they needed to get a season off and running again.
Yeah, they went away to Bruges and tore them a new one, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamie Vardy was absolutely outstanding and got absolutely flattened twice, which was he's just that good. I think the only way that a lot of sides can stop him is by chopping him.
Exactly, that will play very deep, and then it's sort of, if you're pegging the defence that far back, then obviously you're causing a lot of problems, aren't you?
Yeah, for Burnley to get anywhere in this, I think the Ginger Mourinho is going to have to come up with something Mourinho-esque.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But I feel there's going to be no dice in this one. Is that worse than my Copenhagen joke or on par? I don't know.
They get worse. they actually get worse. But yeah, we're going home win for Leicester. So, yeah. Sorry, that wasn't me not running out of things to say. That was me just cringing at his joke, to be honest.
I'm here for cringeworthy jokes every week.
Man City, fresh from their Champions League win against Mönchengladbach, played Bournemouth.
One issue I'd like to raise with Man City is you got a Man City's welcome pack, didn't you? And
yeah, I did, yeah.
They spelt Citizen with a Y. Was it with a Y?
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Yeah, that's enough said on that matter.
Gav doesn't like incorrect punctuality or anything like that.
Not necessarily bad spelling.
Yeah.
I remember once there was a sign, it was in a male toilet, and it says "You is knobheads," and I thought, really, no K on knobheads. No, you're with a contraction. It's just, I give up with today's youth.
I love the fact that you've mentioned that. Viewers of the show are now going to be sat there thinking, does he hang around in male toilets?
Just correct.
Yeah.
Apostrophe goes there, I think you'll find.
Goes around with a permanent marker.
Sorry, football show, isn't it? A football show.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, Man City at home to Bournemouth. I don't think it will make any difference that their game got delayed by 24 hours.
No.
Although I'm surprised a club like Man City haven't tried to get the game moved back 24 hours, but then again, Leicester are in the same boat, aren't they?
Exactly. Isn't it a bit of a domino effect then of sort of all the other games then go back a bit? So I don't think that would have been a wise idea.
Yeah, but City could have used their big club prowess to try and windle something.
Well, yes, this is true. I think that is a thing. I think, yeah, there's a bias there. But I think, considering they put Mönchengladbach to the sword in midweek, this should be quite comfortable for City.
Yeah, Aguero's still banned.
Yeah.
I think City tried to appeal it, but come on.
You can't appeal assault, I guess.
No, you can't appeal something that was blatantly obvious.
No.
But hey ho, we've gone for a comfortable win for Man City. I think it'll be a completely different game to the Mönchengladbach game because I think Bournemouth will come out and they'll press them.
Yeah, that is true. But I think Iheanacho is goal and assist in the last game, so I think he'll be. He's not a weak link in that team, is he?
No, he's not. He stepped up to the plate in the Manchester derby, and I don't think that they should take him lightly.
No, but one issue, you said this as well, didn't you, is the goal he scored, it's almost like he tried hard to miss it.
Yeah, he did. He could have put it anywhere. He decided to put it just past David De Gea's right foot.
Yeah.
So, but I suppose it went in, and he'll tell you that he knew exactly what he was doing.
Exactly, yeah.
Off to the Hawthorns. and West Brom versus West Ham, Battle of the Strugglers.
Yes, exactly.
We're staying well away from this on the Super Sixes.
We are, and this is normally the section of the show where you bash Pulis for 2 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, so so we may as well get on with it. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. It's just I think that if West Ham win this game, I think Tony Pulis is in deep trouble.
He is, and at some point West Ham are going to have to pick up. So this could be where they get their season off and running.
Yeah, apparently Tony Pulis was at QPR on Tuesday night watching Newcastle and QPR. I'd be surprised if West Brom didn't pay him to go.
Yeah. Drove him there.
Yeah, I generally can't see him lasting much longer as West Brom manager. He's just not good for the club, and like I said, with them having new owners, it could be time to say goodbye.
Surely you judge the teams on the pitch on two aspects, don't you, in terms of their style of play and the results they're getting with it.
And they get sod all.
And on both counts, they are struggling. So
yeah, on both counts, they get nothing. So yeah, I think he's going to be struggling. Yeah, I agree with you. West Ham have a chance now to get back on the road to recovery.
Yeah,
and I think that they should win this.
And hopefully Payet sets up another goal in similar fashion to the Antonio goal that we against Watford.
Yeah. Can you believe that some people have actually criticised Payet for doing that?
I thought he's meant to bamboozle the defender, isn't he?
Yeah.
He did that. So
to be fair to him, he come out and he said that it just came as instinct. Not being funny, if you get paid, if you're paying 60 quid to watch a game, I'd want every pass to be a Rabona.
Isn't it the same with Pirlo against Joe Hart in the Euros, where it's basically, I don't think it's cockiness.
Was that the one where he absolutely had his pants down?
Oh, the Panenka, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you're getting past the opposition, then fair play, as long as it's not taking the proverbial. Yeah.
No, at the end of the day, it's a skill that has been used over the years in football, and I just don't see why people should criticise him for it.
No, as long as it's not disrespectful to the opposition, which it isn't, then fair play.
And if you've got a problem with it, just kick him in the air. just go Sunday League on him. But yeah, we fancy West Ham to get back on track here.
Yeah.
Everton, who are flying high, host Middlesbrough. Yeah.
This is where I think Everton continue their good run. Although Middlesbrough will be a decent prospect this season, I think Everton under Koeman are a totally different beast to Everton under Martinez.
Yeah, Everton have started off really well this season and have proved that money does talk.
Yeah, but on paper, last season their team was a very good team. They wasn't fully utilised to their potential, were they? So
no, Koeman's gone in and done a really good job there.
Totally agree. We're on to Sunday's fixtures.
Yeah, 4 games on Sunday because of the European week.
Oh, brilliant. Super Sunday, some would call it.
First game we're going to look at is Watford and Man United. Man United coming off the defeat in the Manchester derby. Watford coming off a very good win away at West Ham.
Yeah, this could go one or two ways for United, couldn't it? It could be a hangover or it could be
retaliation.
Exactly. So it could be a bad time to be a Watford player.
Yeah, although I have actually gone a draw on this.
Yeah, I've gone...
Especially with United losing on Saturday,
yeah,
and with a game on Thursday as well.
That is a very good point. This has been the demise of a lot of Europa League teams, hasn't it? We're travelling. So I think it's final tonight, as we're currently filming on Thursday night, and then off to Watford. So I think this is where it starts to mount up the miles you put in as a player, isn't it?
It is, yeah. United should have a squad good enough to win the game. I just think that the travelling and the hangover from last week will. I think they'll suffer, and I do back Watford to get something at home.
Got to say, Watford, from what I've seen this season, are a very decent side, aren't they?
Yeah, we had them down there, didn't we?
We did, but I said Pereira from Juventus, I've seen a lot of, and he's turned out to be a very talented player for Watford, so could be interesting.
Yeah, off to Selhurst Park, it's Crystal Palace and Stoke. This is the bit where Gav bashes Alan Pardew for 2 minutes.
Oh, I think I've said all I can on Pardew, haven't I?
Yeah, realistically, Palace, with the form that Stoke are in, realistically, Palace should win this.
Yeah, they're two sides for me that are playing well. They could be doing a lot better than they currently do. So
yeah, I'd fancy Palace to win it on form, but Stoke. I think one win will get them going. They just need it very, very quickly.
I think this could. I'm going to go. This is where it clicks for Stoke, and they get a win here, and then, as I said it a lot of times this episode, but this is where their season gets going.
Yeah, I back Palace at home in this.
Yeah, I only go the opposite. Very interesting to see which one's right. Thankfully, it's not a Super 6.
Yeah, it'll probably be a draw now. We've both said that.
Yeah.
Southampton versus Swansea. Inconsistent, both sides.
Exactly. This is a game we've avoided like the plague on the Super 6s.
Yeah.
So
this is just one of those games where you're looking at accumulator and you're just going, nah.
Yeah. Well, the odds are good, but still no.
No. It's just not worth it. I'm not even going to predict this because it could go any way.
I'm the same. It would just be interesting to see on Match of the Day what actually happens on this one.
Yeah, Southampton should be strong enough at home. Swansea could throw a spanner in the works, and it could also very easily be a draw. So we'd just stay away from that. Like we said, if Shane Long can hit the target, then Swansea might be in a bit of trouble.
Exactly. But then again, Swansea have players like Llorente and Montero who can get a goal or set up a goal, can't they? So
yeah, and Sigurdsson.
Yeah, quality player. I remember I had Iceland in the sweepstake and was basically pinning all my hopes on Sigurdsson. So
the last time I was happy about Iceland was when I got a Ben and Jerry's fish food from there the other day.
I'm guessing this is a better joke, right? Okay.
I never said it was a joke. It was merely a fact.
It's probably the sound of sirens. I mean,
so Joey Barton is somewhere around.
Yeah. And we're on to White Hart Lane, which apparently Spurs don't mind using for the Premier League games. Interesting. Sorry. Lucky Sunderland. Yeah, we've got. I think we're both in agreement. This is a comfortable Spurs win.
Yeah, Sunderland will be struggling throughout the season. Going to a place like Spurs is like none other. However, Spurs, every time they played in the Europa League last season, lost their next Premier League game, I think.
Yeah.
Or failed to win. So
it's a thing, actually, doing different locations. We're becoming a lot more professional in our research. The show's really picking up, isn't it?
yeah, I might have pulled that one out of the air and gassed, but
oh, great.
sorry to
That's burst the bubble,
yeah,
but
sorry to piss on your chips, but yeah, Spurs should win comfortably. Now Harry Kane got a goal last week. I'd probably expect him to get one again. When we go through our Super Sixes, you'll see that the only difference in opinion is the scoreline.
yeah.
So that brings us on to our Super Sixes for the weekend. Obviously, we do the 6 games. Still, if anybody would like to join in, then just message us in the comments box or tweet us at the Offside Flag 1 and get involved with us.
Yeah.
It's just good fun, to be honest. It's not serious. It's not hundreds of thousands of pounds riding on it.
No, thankfully, because we're both skint, so that's good.
Yeah. But our first Super Six of the weekend is Hull against Arsenal, and we've both gone 2-0 to Arsenal on this.
Yeah. Leicester Burnley, I've gone 2-1 to Leicester.
I've gone 3-0 Leicester, especially after tearing Bruges apart
Yeah.
on Wednesday night. Man City, Bournemouth. I've gone 4-0 to Man City.
I've gone 3-0 because I didn't want to go completely for the same scores.
Everton and Middlesbrough, I've gone 2-1.
I've gone 2-0. I think Everton's shutout here.
I'll always back Middlesbrough to score with a player like Negredo in the side.
That is, I was tempted to go for putting one down for Middlesbrough, I must admit, but I thought Everton's defence is a lot better.
This is one that United fans won't like me for. I've gone Watford 1, Man United 1.
I've gone 3-0 Watford. No, sorry. I've gone 2-1 to Man United.
Yeah, I think United will have a bit of a hangover. I think.
Yeah.
But Spurs and Sunderland. I've gone for Spurs 2, Sunderland 0.
I've gone 3-0 again for Spurs. So
that concludes our Super Sixes. I think, if I remember last time, you are 18-12 in the lead.
Why, we're high scorers, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'd say we're far from horacles, but yes.
Yeah, I think you're 18-12 up. Because I couldn't be bothered to write it down on here, so that is a guess. With the success of players like Gareth Bale, obviously he's Welsh, but should more English players go and play abroad?
Well, I think open up to British players. But yeah, I think they should learn different styles of football. I think Joe Hart will. It's a different league, different experience in Torino, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a different opinion on this because I think our pool of really good British and English players is so small.
Yeah.
That at the moment I think that they need to stay in the Premier League.
Yeah.
However, give it 10-15 years time, if there is a boom in English players and British players, then yeah, fair enough, then go abroad. But I think as it goes at the moment, I think that we need to keep as many of the players in this country as possible.
I kind of see a point in terms of Spurs, in terms of a lot of young English players playing together, and it's a nucleus of the England team if you play it right, isn't it? Liverpool as well, it's another sort of spine, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good point, because if you look at sort of top international teams, but Italy, Spain, Germany,
yeah,
most of their players have been playing with each other on a regular basis, haven't they?
Yeah.
So maybe, but I just think, as I said, if the talent pool gets stronger in terms of brilliant English players, then by all means go to La Liga, go to the Bundesliga and learn different styles, so when we play foreign teams we've got a bit more knowledge about them.
Yeah, I think that it would do the players good, like as in individuals.
Yeah.
I just don't think it would do our league any good.
No, in terms of, well, Owen Hargreaves was a good example of a player who was a lot better because he played abroad.
What, the German-Canadian Englishman?
Yeah, yeah. He's like Januzaj, isn't he, where he just pick a place on the world and he can probably play there.
No, he's one of those players that when you come up on FIFA and it has a nationality next to it, it just says neutral.
Yeah. This is true. But it'd be nice to see more English players abroad, but I think you've persuaded me, the talent pool at the moment is just
too small.
Too shallow, yeah.
In addition to the sirens, we now have a helicopter or an aeroplane or whatever it is.
I think this is it. It's unscripted, unedited, and this is the issue we get with it, isn't it?
Yeah, brilliant. Right, we have been absolutely gagging to get this on one of our shows.
Yeah.
Because we both go and get it on release day every year. FIFA 17 is released 2 weeks today. Will you be playing it? Will you be buying it? And how much are you looking forward to it?
Oh, definitely. The thought of Ultimate Team with getting Nedved and Del Piero on my side is it's amazing, really, isn't it? Actually.
Yeah, I don't. Gav's more of an Ultimate Team lad. I'm more of a career mode lad because it means that I can not have to press the B button to tackle, which is just a complete ball ache. What is the point?
I don't know. I'm 50-50 over Ultimate Team and career mode. I do love a good career mode. I'm going to go West Ham this year, I reckon. See if I can improve on their real life form, which shouldn't be too difficult at the moment. But
we're going to do our we're going to do a joint one, aren't we?
Grimsby, I
I
believe.
think we're going with Grimsby. We're going with one of the promoted teams from the conference. So effectively, being the conference playoff winners, they would be the lowest ranked side
Yeah.
on the game.
From what I can gather, you take charge of formation, buying, tactics, and I just come round to win 1-0 eventually, don't I?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I could buy Ronaldo, Suarez, Neymar, and he'd still win 1-0.
Solid at the back's what you need.
You're one of those players that plays with the false number 9, aren't you?
I love that, yeah. I'm very much, regardless of who's in the squad, 4-2-3-1. That is the formation I love to play.
But they got a new Frostbite playing engine in it, which and the graphics look absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're both looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yeah, there should be, I said, get the Grimsby career mode on the go very soon.
Yeah, it's another 9 months of wasting half of my life away.
I don't know. I've put some of my football FIFA achievements on the CV. Never got a ring back from any of the companies that have seen it. Don't know why.
Right, with that, what's your best virtual footballing achievement?
I would say last season with QPR, the won had 8 seasons with them. Won the league 8 times. Won the Champions League. Was it 2 or 3 times? Yeah, won all the domestic cups, and then wondered why I'm single, and then the answer came to me.
I think mine has got to be, obviously I'm a Shrewsbury Town fan, so I go with Shrewsbury pretty much every year.
Yeah.
Getting Shrewsbury into the Premier League and winning it, and not buying £40 million players.
To be fair, every season I broke even or did better. So you know, I was like Arsene Wenger but successful.
Wow.
Yes, to show you can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're both looking forward to it massively.
Exactly. You'll be there for the midnight release.
I'm getting it delivered to me.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
the digital download version because
Yeah.
I've got more money than sense.
However, said he was skint earlier.
So I've got very little sense.
Yeah. But yeah, mine will probably come at about 11 o'clock on the 29th in the evening, because Yodel are delivering it. I would be surprised to find it on my roof.
Yeah, go fetch. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be sat there like a teenager going, come on, come on, come on, where is it? Staring into my phone at the tracking, and then realising that it's Yodel and just giving up.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to go back to the real footballing world, and
Unfortunately.
couple of last topics. Is Wayne Rooney going to eventually struggle to get into the Man United team and ultimately the England team?
Yeah, I was talking about this before we went on air, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It said, should Rooney struggle to get into the side? Yes, categorically, yes, it should be. But he's got, for England, I think he would play regardless, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
So
But if he's not getting in the Man United team,
I think if you played for the United reserves, or if you made the T at United, he'd still get in the team. So I don't think it matters. It's not a team picked on form, is it? Even because Henderson's in it, basically.
you can imagine Clive Tilsley, can't you, introducing the England team on ITV, and playing in midfield for England, fresh from his stint as car park manager. It is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah.
But no, I think at the moment at United there's better midfielders and there's better strikers than Wayne Rooney.
Exactly. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
So I think I can't believe in the last 2 or 3 years how much he's actually dropped off.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, hasn't it? In terms of said the level he's gone down to.
From that wonder kid that made his debut in the Premier League at the age of 15,
Yeah.
to now, he's just.
But then again, if we did it on people who failed to live up to potential, we could be here all day, couldn't we?
Yeah, true.
So, but I think he's won. I mean, I know it's the media, so it's always going to be English media, so it's always going to be exaggerated. But was it Euro 2004 where he scored? Was it 4 or 5 goals?
Yeah.
Where they said, "Oh, he's going to be better than Pele." And so I think this is where the issue lies, isn't it? We overhype our players.
Yeah. I think the only person at the moment Wayne Rooney could possibly be better than is Fellaini, but he's actually playing, as much as it pains me to say it, he's actually playing quite well.
But then, whilst Fellaini's skill level is quite low, you need him as a sort of the enforcer if you're going to have the skillful players like Pogba and Herrera, don't you?
Yeah.
So I think you need the contrast of players in there. So I think Rooney is the sort of the spare part in that midfield.
Yeah, I generally think that Rooney could be in trouble.
Yeah, because I think I'd go Herrera, Fellaini, Pogba as my 3.
Yeah.
And then for England, I don't think I'd put him in the team because, again, he can't go as a striker because we've got quite a few good striking options now.
Yeah.
And midfield, I'm pretty sure if I thought about it, you can get better midfielders than a Rooney in there. So
Well, this is a show about opinions, and I'm going to give my opinion now. Wayne Rooney said that he wants to retire at Man United. Well, if he's going to retire at Man United, I think he might be retiring quite early.
yeah, or he's going to have to get used to being a bit part player.
Yeah.
So again, I think he wants to play in the sort of the Paul Scholes role, doesn't he? Sort of drop deep, spray passes around. So, but he's nowhere near his passing ability, is he? So
No. Well, the amount of times that he gave the ball away in the Manchester derby
yeah,
is beyond me. I think even the United fans started getting frustrated with him.
exactly. And I think that is partly talked about it earlier with the midfield battle being lost. Well, it's one of the reasons, wasn't it?
Yeah. Moving on to the last one, as we're running out of time. Should Mike Phelan be given the whole job?
Yeah, based on first 4 games, definitely.
Well, first of all, he's got good results, and only losing to United in the last minute of stoppage time, and also just the players seem to respond to him. They're grinding out performances, and without sounding harsh to Mike himself, but it's the cheaper option.
Yeah, that is especially considering they're struggling for players, so save money wherever you can, really, isn't it?
Yeah, he's as far as I'm concerned, with what he's done for Hull over the summer, with Steve Bruce leaving, and what's been going on with the club, I think he's well and truly earned himself a contract.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, thank you. That's been episode gosh knows now, and of the Offside Flag. Thank you for watching, and we'll be next week. We'll be doing our review show.
Yeah, the review show, where, as always, we've got everything wrong.
Yeah. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.